Hello everyone and welcome back to Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. In the last episode we got to see quite a bit of what happened 7 years ago to Phoenix and why he's no longer a lawyer and kind of how that case is tying into this one. So here we go. The trial 7 years ago was the beginning of it all. This I know beyond a doubt. The mysteries of the past work their magic on the present. But you'll soon be finding out all of this for yourself. Which of Magnifique Grimari's disciples pulled that trigger? Where did the vanishing defendant Zach Grimari go? That is a good question. I don't think it was ever figured out. What dark truth lurks behind the forged diary page? Now that I do feel like I have a pretty good idea who did that. And what about the girl who was left behind? Well, we kind of know that too. Mason's... what? The past left us these 4 keys to unlocking the truth. But that's not all. There are 4 keys in the present as well. And when all the questions have found their answers, the final trial would be... oh! Do I get to jump back and forth between the two? Oh, that's cool. But first you must chase the truth through then and now. Think of it as a game. I get jokes. Okay, wait, how do I do this? What is... I, Phoenix Wright, will be your guide through this game. That terrible trial saw me present forged evidence. It ended half-finished when the defendant vanished. What became of me after that? As your investigation proceeds, the answer will become clear. Oh my... we're in the Matrix! Oh, and one more thing. There is something I must tell you. As Apollo Justice has his bracelet, so too do I have my own weapon of sorts. My Magatama. Oh! What does it do, you ask? Oh, are they bringing that back? That I would have you see for yourself. Well now, shall we begin? Touch the arrow to switch between past and present. But let's begin 7 years ago, in the past. It is right after my last trial came to an abrupt end. Now that you know the game, let's play. I feel like I don't know the game. Wow, how do I do anything? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so cool. I don't even know what's happening, and I love this. I guess detention center. The nightmare trial was over, and the new nightmare figuring out what had happened had just begun. I wanted to wake up, to walk away, but I figured I'm the only one who could do this. Probably. And besides, I had plenty of time, thanks to the Bar Association Review Board's decision. It's hard to work when your attorney's badge has been taken away. 7 years ago, detention center. Visitor's room. What strange sight doth mine eyes behold? Excuse me. 2 men on either side of a single transparent pane, yet it seems fickle fate has switched sides, so to speak. The forger of fakes walks freely, while the innocent languishes in these plexiglass confines. There's been no proof that I forged anything, nor proof that I took the life of my dear mentor. I don't know about that. Yet, these chains cannot hold me for long. The stage awaits. And what, may I ask, awaits you? A little piano and a cold little hole in the wall. But since you are here, what shall we discuss? The shooting of Magnifique Grimari, for one. Who pulled that trigger? Volant? Or his partner Zach? His partner vanished before the answer could be found. If I'm going to get any closer to the truth, this is the place to start. What can we examine? I can't even examine him. The guard keeps stealing glances in this direction and scratching his head. Maybe our resident magician showed him a trick or two? Alright, well, what's in our court record? Crime photo. So this is like all the stuff. Wait, what's that? it's just a symbol. Okay. You can see like a page is torn out. The ripped out page, now I see that everything has been set up. Also, I would present forged evidence to the court. So I think I know who created the forgery. I can't remember. I'm like thinking back if we've already talked about this. I'm trying to figure out the why. So as we get closer, once I start to figure out why or like why that goes on, then I'll share more at that point. All right, let's talk. Fateful trial. I have to hand it to my partner. He knows how to make an exit. That's talent. Yes, he made my attorney's badge disappear and he's never touched it. A glorious spotlight always leaves someone weeping in the shadows. Yet his very disappearance is itself a revelation. Revealing what? Zack Grimari killed Magnifie. It's as good as a signed confession. Nah, that's certainly been public opinion's take on it. I grow tired of my cage, and the time of my release is near. I must go and prepare. Planning on jumping back into magic right away? As long as an audience awaits with bated breath, there will be Volant, and also, yes, now that my partner has disappeared, Magnifie's repertoire is mine. Come on, and no one finds that suspicious. Volant Grimari has a tradition to uphold. Is that true? Seen in this light, the trial was quite good to me, verdict or no. Geez, I wonder if that should be a red flag. And you can't pay for that kind of publicity. The suspicion on you hasn't lifted entirely, Volant. After all, you received one of those letters too. You were just as obligated to follow Magnifie's instructions as your partner. So I was, but only Zack Grimari followed them. Let us not speak anymore of who shot what. Now that my partner has vanished, the question is moot. I'm more interested in learning something else, actually. What might that be? I want to know what Magnifie had up his sleeve. How could he coerce you and your partner to kill him? The trick up his sleeve. Perhaps you do not know. Know what? A great magician never reveals his secrets. Oh no! It's back. I didn't think it would be that easy. The audience must remain forever. In the audience. Bathing in the reflected glow of the spotlight. Magatama, one of my most prized possessions, which I got during a certain case. It can show me the locks on people's hearts. And if I can unlock their hearts, they'll tell me their secrets. Magatama starts it all. And the Magatama ends it. Let's do it. I doubt we have what we need, but let's... Oh, that's cool. Alright, so far this is awesome. I haven't even done anything yet. I love this. I'm flying by the seat of my pants on this one. There must be a path leading from the evidence to the truth. And that's what I'm going to find. To ask someone to take a life, even one not long for this world, that's asking someone to commit murder. Yes, our mentor is fond of dramatic moves and dramatic finales. And he got his wish. His life was taken. What weakness could be so powerful as to coerce someone into committing murder? My guess is it was a matter of life or death. Care to explain? Your troupe lived in a world of showmanship. The flashier the better. And flashy so often means danger, doesn't it? Let us make this as painless as possible. If you have proof of this danger, then show it. Well, I don't think we have anything. Notebook page, IV report. Yep, this is all just crap from the trial. Oh, wait, actually. Fires one real bullet. Why, that's one of ours. Specially designed for your show, I gather. A single bullet, one shot. What are you suggesting? We are magicians, Mr. Wright, not murderers. I'm not crying murder, Mr. Volant. I'm crying something far more tragic. An accident, that's what I was thinking. Zack and Valon's quick draw shoot 'em. How long has it been since those shots were last heard? Was the shoot 'em cancelled because someone might get hurt? Of course, what other reason could there be? Well, it could have been cancelled because someone had already been hurt. Fascinating, my Phlostein forging friend. But tell me, what can you prove with a single pistol? Well, tell me what would have happened if there had been an accident. What if one of your bullets took a life on stage? The performance of magic is not concerned with what-ifs. It is concerned with precision. Precisely whom do you claim we shot? Looks like I've chosen the right path. Let's just hope he walks it with me. A life was sacrificed so the show might go on, and this shows who it was. I don't think we have anything. Autopsy report, notebook page, IV report, chart, syringe, letter. Alright. I may not have enough evidence right now to pull this off. Maybe it's time to do a little more legwork. Yeah. Okay. That's alright. Can we move? We can't move. End search? Let's go back to her. I just want to go back to the office and like start fresh. 7 years ago, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Who's here? Oh, morning, Daddy. I'm so glad you came. You okay, Daddy? They picking on you? I'm fine, as always. This little boy is here to help me, after all. It's a young man to you. Good morning. That's a cute outfit you have on. Thanks, my first show's today, after all. 2 weeks have passed since then. I called her into my office. Oh no. Trucy, there's something we need to talk about. It's been 2 weeks since your father disappeared. We need to start thinking about your future. I did some calling around. This is hard to say, but you have no living relatives. So I was wondering if you wanted to stay with me for a while. It's just until your daddy comes home. It won't be long. I hope. Of course, it's totally your choice. If you don't like it here, you can go wherever you'd like. I could look up some places you might like to stay at. This is so weird. Mr. Attorney, Daddy told me about you. He said I could trust you. Huh? Really? So if I stay here, does that mean you'll be my family? Huh? I guess so. Getting weirder. Mr. Attorney, actually, why don't you call me Nick? Or you can call me Daddy if you'd like. It doesn't have to be today or anything. Okay, say, Daddy. That was quick. Yes? If I move here, I have to switch schools, right? And I was thinking, I haven't paid for lunches at my last school for a year. So thanks, Daddy. Oh, in this office, it's a little blah. A little color goes a long way, you know. Oh, and Daddy, you got fired from work, right? Don't you worry one bit. I'll work twice as hard. We'll make it through this. Trucy, how old are you? Oh, I'm 8. But don't let appearances deceive you. I'm a young professional. Stick with me and you'll do just fine, Daddy. Thanks? Why does it feel like she's already in charge? Because she is in charge. Like, Yep. Okay, wait, hold on. No, I want to look around. I want to look around the office. My mentor's favorite plant, Charlie. I guess watering Charlie is my only real job now. Wait, I have a child now. I can't feed Trucy like this. He probably needs more than the occasional watering, too. I'm guessing. An old movie poster hangs on the wall. I finally found out the title after not knowing for the longest time. I actually rented the movie the other day. Cried my eyes out. Just thinking about it makes me tear up. Wait, it's just allergies, really. I should show it to her when she's a little older. Wait, what was it called again? Fantastic. Quite the collection of law books. My mentor bought all of them. I used to be too busy to read them. Now that I have the time to read them, there's no need. There's like, I don't know, some sort of like relatable poetic irony in that. Where it's like you either have time and no resources, or resources and no time. That's a tricky balance for sure. But I can't just sell them. Maybe Trucy will want to read them someday. Nah. Alright, I think that's oh wait, no, we gotta look out the window, because you can still see that hotel from the window here. Every time I look out, I think back on those old cases. I wonder if the view looks different now that I'm not wearing my old badge. I really dig the far out view, Daddy. Thanks. She must have learned a lot of words from her parents. Okay. So let's talk. The office. So, Daddy, you got fired from being a lawyer, right? You could at least kind of look aside or something when you say that. It's actually kind of hard for me, for Daddy. Oh, I'm sorry, Daddy. Wait, is that foolish pride? My other daddy always used to talk about that. Actually, that's pretty accurate. So here's my idea. We'll make a new office. Law just seems so stiff, doesn't it? And no one will be my friend at school that way. Well, that won't do, I guess. I just don't know much about anything other than law. Or even much about law, if you were to ask some people. Maybe the problem is calling it an office. We should run an agency instead. You mean, like a talent agency? Forgive me for asking, but doesn't that require talent? You got me, don't you? I'm a professional. A professional? Yup. After all, I am directly descended from the famous Zach Grimari. Directly descended? He's your father! Oh. And now I'm directly descended from the famous Phoenix Wright, too. Stop. Okay. I think an 8-year-old just massaged my ego. The professional. The office daddy, the professional. Could you tell me a bit more about your daddy, Zach Grimari? Daddy? Sure thing, Daddy. Which daddy was that again? Daddy's so amazing. The biggest star of Troupe Grimari, and they're big. Grimaris. They were on television a lot. Haven't seen them on much recently, come to think of it. Big magic happens when you put Zach and Volant Grimari together, you know? Once they made a giant waterfall right there on the stage, and this giant trout swam up the giant waterfall. I guess there's a giant fisherman waiting at for him at the top. I wish I could have seen more of Daddy's magic. Ugh, I shouldn't have brought it up so soon. I wonder what'll happen to me with Daddy and Mommy both gone. Mommy? Yeah, what about Mommy? I haven't heard anything about Trucy's mother. But I have my magic and a great daddy, even if he is unemployed. You know, I think things are gonna be okay. I wonder if she'll talk about her mother. Yeah, okay. Let's talk about the professional. So, Trucy, you're a professional? Yes, it's like that thing they say. Baby frogs are out to be frogs. They say that. I always thought it was funny, though. What was? Aren't baby frogs called tadpoles? Maybe I thought it'd be easier to understand that way for kids. How stupid. Right. So, in conclusion, you're a professional magician, Trucy? That's right. Well, wanna see a trick? You're gonna do a magic trick? Sure, what do you got? Actually, I would like to see your trick. The future of the agency depends on it, after all. That's the spirit. Ready? Here goes. Ta-da! Oh! Hey, folks, it's Mr. Hat. Gotta say, it's good to be seen. Ah, whoa, that was startling. The amazing Mr. Hat, is he great? Your friendly neighborhood Mr. Hat, at your service. He certainly makes an impression. Doesn't he? I'm so glad you like him, Daddy. Though my routines do get a bit heady at times. Get it? Heady? My friendly neighborhood Mr. Hat nearly gave me a heart attack. The amazing Mr. Hat added to the court record. Why? Alright, yeah, you haven't, I don't think we've heard much about her. Could you tell me about your mommy, if it's okay? Mommy is so pretty. She was like an angel up on stage. On stage? You mean with your daddy? Yup. She was always there with Zach and Volant smiling. Oh no, now we know the trick. What went wrong with that trick? But then she went away. Went away? It was a grand illusion, but she made a mistake. She vanished and I guess she didn't know how to get back. Maybe so. I cried then, a lot. That's when Daddy gave me this. Here. This is your mother? She's beautiful. I don't... Her name's Thalassa. Thalassa Grimari. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, and there's probably a pun. I don't have her... Wait. Why do I have an Apollo Justice? Alright, it's been a week since I recorded the last episodes. Did we meet Apollo? We didn't meet Apollo. Wait. I'm so... Wait. Oh, that's Magnifique. Okay. Alright, I'm sure that's probably just a weird thing with jumping back and forth between time, I'm guessing. Poor girl, I didn't know her mommy had gone missing. And now her daddy's vanished too, right before her eyes. This, like, going back and forth thing that it seems like it wants you to do, I love this. Like, tying the two, that's such a neat way to tie those two cases together. Hey Daddy, you won't... Don't worry, I won't vanish, I promise. Right, you can't even do magic. You're like a backup plan. Daddy always said to have a backup plan. Guess all I rate is a backup plan. Trucy's locket, okay. I think that's probably enough for today. Sorry to ask you so much all at once like that. It's okay, after all, we're a family. I just hope you're ready. The Right Talent Agency opens tomorrow. What? But are we representing anyone? Me and you, that makes two, Daddy. I think you need more than that to make an agency. Besides, you may be a magician, but I'm no talent. Oh, I'm sure there's something you're good at. Well, when you put it that way. You mean you don't have any tricks? No old standbys? This will not do. A boy should always have a trick or two in his pocket. Okay, I'll think of something. That's the spirit. See you bright and early tomorrow, Daddy. Welcome to the team, Daddy-o. Team? Right. Okay. Sometimes when magicians vanish, they leave something behind. That's how Trucy became Trucy Wright, my daughter. To be honest, I was pretty lost those first few days. Yeah, that's a big adjustment. Thinking back on it, it was a pretty dark time in my life. But Trucy, happy, smiling Trucy, she was my light. Oh, so does that mean we're done there? What do we get? Ah! Okay, so that's checked off, so we're good. Can I do anything in the present? Like, did that open anything? No, okay. I wonder what I need to do to unlock those. Oh, this is so cool. All right. We'll decide where to go in the next episode. Oh, this is so awesome. Everyone that talked about this case said that it was really good. This is amazing. I love it. I want to do a lot more of it. So we'll call it here. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.